Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to day 2 of ConMania. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. I'm your host, Conman167, and it's great to have each and every single one of you here today. And we are starting things off with the badass Ginge, Becca. Oh boy, here we go, everyone. I'm excited for today's show, and I hope you guys are as well. It should be a really, really good one, to be quite honest. I'm really looking forward to today. If you guys did not see part 1 of WrestleMania, right now I highly recommend each and every one of you click off of this video and watch part 1 if you have not seen it, because so much went down and we will be talking about it here today, so there's a possibility you get spoiled. So once again, this is your last chance. If you have not seen part 1 and you do not wish to be spoiled, click on over there and watch the video now. Now let's talk about the match. So everyone, day 1 of WrestleMania, we saw the unification of the Women's Championship. Now here tonight, we are going to get ourselves an 6-woman, holy crap, let me try one more time, a 6-person ladder match here to determine the new #1 contender for the Women's Unified Champion. Oh yeah, and there she is at the grandest stage of them all, everyone. It is PM M, and she's ready to fly around this ring here tonight and try to take the fight to each and every one of the superstars in this ring. But these 6 women have been laying their body on the line week in and week out, trying to build up momentum for this ladder match. But once again, folks, the only person who grabs that briefcase and brings it on down will become the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. So this is huge, everyone. This is absolutely massive. Tevin Walker, thank you, my friend, for the $5 dono. I do appreciate it. And Mr. Tevin Walker is going to be in the Members Championship Iron Man match later on tonight. Obviously, Tevin defeated Harold Garner back on CMU Dark to qualify for the match, and we'll see him here later on tonight. Who's this? Oh, it looks like we're getting ourselves a little brawler action. And Jemiah Campbell is going to be the next one in this ladder match. So Jemiah, we really haven't seen too much of her within the recent times. She's been impressive in short bursts, but also many times Jemiah Campbell has seemingly fallen out of favor in the CMU. She's strong in the ring, she's got a deadly pile driver, but never really able to strain together some momentum and move forward. Justin Beverly asking me, are you sure it's going to be a ladder match and not another con botch? Well, my friend, I want to say I'm sure. But you never know, right? You never know. It could be a con botch. In fact, there could be many con botches here today. We'll find out in just a few moments. But Jemiah Campbell, the brawler, ready to bring the fight to each one of these women in this matchup right here, right now. To come tonight, though, everyone, we still got so many big-time matches. If you would like to know what the card is for tonight, the second half of WrestleMania, you can take a look down at the bottom of the screen, as that has your match card. There we go. Also, everyone, quickly addressing the TLC Cruiserweight 5-way match from day 1 of WrestleMania. We kind of ran into a botch where the ladder match, TLC match, was not actually to try to reach for the title. It ended up being just a fatal 5-way match where TLC rules were in effect, but they ended with a pinfall. So in future weeks, ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you exactly when, but in future weeks, we will be getting a rematch from the TLC fatal 5-way Cruiserweight title match on Monday, this past Monday, for the Cruiserweight title. So that will happen again in the future, ladies and gentlemen. We will get that fatal 5-way TLC match. It will happen. But here's a girl that you can look but you can't touch. It's Kayla Bernstein. And Sofia Barajas, a former women's champion, is down in the ring right now. The Red Amazoness Warrior. And imagine Sofia is able to win this title opportunity here tonight. Well, that would be massive for Sofia, because she, like I said, is a former women's champion in her own right. And she's looking for a way to climb back into the top echelon of the women's division. She was left out of that fatal 4-way unification match. And you got to envision that a girl who has been nearly dominant here in the women's division, you got to figure that hits her a little sour. It makes her feel a little upset that she wasn't competing for the unification. So here tonight, maybe she's as focused as she's ever been. And she walks out of here, still the women's #1 contender. Oh, but there you go, everyone. The mood just changed for the baddest bitch on the planet. It's Ronda Rousey. Jason Dreamer, but I meant like a TLC where you reach for the title. Yes, technically TLC matches are pinfall, one-on-one ones at least. But technically the one I wanted to do was a TLC where you're climbing a ladder. So we will get the rematch of that one. Yes, you're technically right there, my friend. You are technically right. It just wasn't the match I was going for. But look at Rousey on her way down to the ring, and makes you wonder, does Ronda Rousey have it in her to climb the ladder and beat 5 other women and become the #1 contender? Because she's a former women's champion here in the CMU. She could very well get this done here tonight as well. She could. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, each and every one of you. It's great to have you. If you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed. But here we go. Referee rings that bell, and we got ourselves all 6 women in here to start off the show. Sophia going right after her longtime rival right there in Ronda Rousey. Big clothesline from Jemiah Campbell on the left side of your screen. And if you look towards the center right, you see Pam M and Kayla Bernstein squaring up as Pam M hits a beautiful hanging neck breaker on Kayla Bernstein. Ronda Rousey working on the knee of Sofia Barajas right there. And the badass Ginge Becca taking the fight to Jemiah Campbell, the brawler. Now into the corner, a chop from Becca catches Jemiah. Right overhand shot and a kick to the midsection knocks the brawler down. But on the outside of the ring, Kayla Bernstein just got tossed out there, and Sophia is working Ronda Rousey, but a ladder has been brought into the fray here for the first time in this matchup. But Pam M not allowing Becca to be the one who sets that ladder up. Now Pam M has that ladder in her hand as she throws it right on the face of the Ginge, and right after Kayla Bernstein. Now going after Kayla again, but Sophia doesn't want to be there. Not with a ladder in the hand of Pam M, but Becca sees her advantage. She takes the ladder out from the hands of Pam M. Big slam from Ronda Rousey as well. And a drop kick to the knee of Pam M from Becca. So all 6 women, this is going to get super hectic here in just a short matter of time. I wonder who's going to be the first one to climb the ladder and truly grab a hold of that briefcase. Jemiah sent to the outside of the ring as Kayla continues to try to thin the field here tonight. Kayla going after the ladder now. Oh, and Pam M starting to roll out of the ring a little bit. All right. Pam M, though, takes the ladder away from Kayla Bernstein and just shoots her down and knocks down Jemiah Campbell as well. But Becca's back inside the ring here, and maybe she's going to go after the ladder. I don't know. Uh-oh, Pam M off the ropes. Jemiah Campbell just got sidestepped by Pam, and she's just going to hit her with a hard Irish whip over the top rope, and Campbell sent to the outside of the ring. Sofia Barajas is on the other side of the ring as well, and she is down and out at the current moment. Becca, I think, is going for the Heartstopper elbow. That's exactly what Becca is going for. Heartstopper elbow to Ronda Rousey. But Kayla Bernstein swinging that ladder there, and that actually is going to do some damage towards the badass Ginge. Pam M gets taken out by the ladder a little bit as well, and Sofia Barajas now going to continue to try to throw some bombs right here on Pam M. Kayla Bernstein just swinging that ladder. Oh, trying to use it as a weapon as she takes down both Pam and Sofia. Oh, German suplex from Kayla. Kayla, clothesline turns Pam M inside out. And all of a sudden, everyone, this match is really breaking down. Oh my God, take a look at Kayla Bernstein. We've seen that before. The Bernstein breaker. But holy crap, Sophia, nice job. Hurricanrana counters that one. Jemiah Campbell was going to push her off the ladder. Oh, and Sophia takes a tumble. Becca bomb delivered to Ronda Rousey. And all these finishing moves are starting to come out here tonight. All 6 women want this #1 contendership opportunity. The badass Ginge, though, can't figure out what to do with the ladder. Pam M gets knocked down to the ground. And Becca now just stomping away on her fallen foe. I see the donations there, folks. Thank you so much for all your support. No promises how quickly we're going to be able to get around to your donuts, but we will get around them to get around to them today. We're going to try to focus on them in between the matches, all right? So if you got to donate, if you wish to donate in between the matches if possible. If not, I will get to your donations right at the end of each match, all right, folks? That's how we're going to do it here today for the pay-per-views and for future pay-per-views moving forward. Oh, just using the ladder again is PM, but look at the swing. Holy crap! I think Sofia Barajas' head just hit off the side of the ladder, and Kayla Bernstein is absolutely dominating her, but Sofia with a clothesline knocks her right back down. Becca wrestles the ladder away from PM and just knocks the steel into the flesh. And I think Becca's looking for the Beck kick. It could be all over. The Beck kick. Oh my God! Kayla just got dropped on the ladder on the outside of the ring. And a Becca bomb delivered to PM. Enziguri to the butt of Sofia. However, a back elbow from Sofia catches Becca right there. Becca, missile drop kick in the back of her head. Hits off the ladder. Sofia, man. There's a Piper's Pit delivered to Jemiah Campbell on the outside of the ring, but Kayla Bernstein back in. Here they go. These 6 women. I don't know who's going to be able to climb out of this ring to begin with, but Sofia just takes that ladder out of the ring with her, and that's a very, very smart move. Very smart move. I fully expect today's show to last over 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. It might even go longer than 2 hours, so if you happen to not be able to watch the entire show here today, just remember you can always watch back at any given time. This video will be here for you guys on demand as soon as this stream is done. Becca with another right hand to Ronda Rousey. Sends her over the top rope and down to the outside. Kayla Bernstein sends PM, and all of a sudden there's only 2 women in the center of this ring, but you need a ladder. You need a ladder. Kayla Bernstein gets thrown to the outside. Jemiah Campbell, is she going to throw her right back in? Yes, she does. Down goes Kayla. Now, I have not asked you guys, folks, who do you think is going to win this match? Let me know your name right now in the chat. Who do you got? Who do you got? Kayla slowly getting back up, but Jemiah Campbell, the brawler, is going to bring this ladder back into the fray here. Jemiah Campbell sees Kayla Bernstein. Back elbow counters her right there. Thank you, Cameron Andrews. I do appreciate it. Once again, we'll get around to your guys' donos after this match. But it looks like Jemiah Campbell's going to look to try to put an end to this one right here. Jemiah Campbell, hands on the briefcase. Ronda Rousey is coming back in, though, to become the new #1 contender. Can Jemiah Campbell get it done? Oh, she's going to stop there in a right hand from Ronda. Few right hands, but blocked by Jemiah Campbell on top of the ladder. Blocked by the baddest bitch on the planet. Another right hand, down goes Jemiah. And now Ronda Rousey has her hands on the briefcase, and inside of that briefcase is a contract for the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship. Ronda hands on it, and she's hanging high above the ring. She's hanging high above the ring. Who's going to get her? Who's going to bring her down? Sofia Barajas is going for it. PM power bombs Ronda. And Rousey takes a hard tumble as she was hanging high above the ring. PM runs into a back elbow, but Becca has just cleared the field. Now she swings on Jemiah Campbell, and I think Jemiah Campbell is down. Ladies and gentlemen, all 5 of these women are down. Becca's climbing the top rope, but Kayla Bernstein's back up to her feet. Kayla's got to get back inside there. Kayla's got to wrestle Becca down. She's the only one at her feet here. Becca in a lot of trouble. Kayla with a forearm right there to the back. Another forearm to the back. Becca's got her hands on that briefcase. Another forearm there, but it looks like Ronda Rousey this time. And Kayla, they're going to push the ladder out from the feet from Becca. But Kayla Bernstein sends Ronda Rousey over the top rope. Holy crap, what a send. Oh, right on the ladder. Right on the ladder from Sofia Barajas. And Sofia might have done it. Sofia might have she might have climbed. She's got this. Here you go, Sofia. Become the new champion. Become the #1 contender. Sofia Barajas is she gonna do it? She's the #1 contender. Sofia has done it at WrestleMania. What a match. And Sofia Barajas is getting a shot against Rebecca Helfrich. Holy, Rebecca Helfrich versus Sofia Barajas in the future. Wow. What a win for Sofia. Congratulations, Barrages. That is a massive, massive win, and you deserve it. Let's get a "you deserve it" chant in the live chat, folks. Wow. All right, so before this next matchup, everyone, we got a few donos to start running through right here. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Starting with the Rosethorn. Casey Rose, how you doing? She says, I'm still not over my loss on Monday. I'll be at every turn, Rebecca. Watch me. Let's see who she will destroy next. I'll be watching, so watch out. Interesting words right there. Rosethorn, Casey Rose. So basically, Casey says she's not done with Rebecca Helfrich. We'll see if that's true after WrestleMania. Thanks for your $5 dono. I appreciate it.
I'm still not over my loss on Monday. I'll be at every turn, Rebecca. Watch me. Let's see who will she destroy next.
And
I'll be watching. Watch out, Rose.
And Cameron Andrews right there says, I ran out of toilet paper and can't wipe my butt. Please send help. Well, my friend, the only help I'm going to send you is the form of a dono gift from Triple H. There you go. Behold the King of Kings. Wipe your butt with maybe some, I don't know. You know what? No, just don't wipe your butt. Walk around with no white butt at all, all right? That's your solution right there. Just be that man. Be that person. Zero wiping allowed for you. Oh, hail. Bow down to the king.
I ran out of toilet paper and can't wipe my butt. Please send help.
All right, next matchup, everyone. And this one has been personal. It's been personal. The general manager of Wednesday nights has been having a thorn in the side of him for the last little bit in the name of Crossbow. So here we go, everyone. The man, Crossbow, versus the general manager, Bob. Who's going to pick up the win here tonight in our second match? This one should be good. But here we go. Crossbow, who walked into WrestleMania last year as the World Heavyweight Champion. Sorry, walked out of WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion. He now walks into this WrestleMania as a bit of a pain in the ass for Bob. That's for damn sure. So let's see how this match goes down here tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed. Steve Taylor says, I may be on extension with the Bob Club for tonight, but I know Bob is going to win, so he's still relatively rooting for the Bob Club. Interesting, Steve Taylor. Interesting. Crossbow says, tonight I walk into Mania, and I will stop at nothing until I end Bob's career. Mic drop. Well, there you go, the man Crossbow. We're going to see if you end Bob's career tonight, or if Bob is able to walk out of here still the victor. Let's face it, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a straight-up one-on-one match. I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I don't think General Manager Bob is going to play by the rules. This is just a straight-up one-on-one match. But we'll see. We'll see if Bob chooses to play by the rules here tonight, or if he's got something up his sleeve. We know General Manager Bob, he's not coming here. He's not just coming here for an even fight. There's no doubt about it in my mind. There's going to be something up his sleeve. King of Fate and King says, Con, didn't you do Tuesday streams? I could have swore you did. Yeah, I did, my friend. Right now, it's really weird times. Tuesday streams I was doing because live shows were actually taking place there. And now, yeah, Impact Wrestling is still having their live shows, but it's not really good stuff right now because they're building towards nothing. Hang on. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. General Manager Bob is coming to the ring with backup. He's got the Cup and the Cruiserweight Champion Jason Lyle by his side. Bob's got backup. Oh, no. But the GM ready to bring the fight here tonight to Crossbow. And Bob is focused, but he's got backup. So question here, can Crossbow get past this man with his backup in the form of Jason Lyle and Nightcore? All right. But now, everyone, in the chat, I need you to type right now, 1, if you think Crossbow is going to win, or 2, if you think Bob is going to win. Referee, ring the bell. And here we go. So I want to take a moment here to notice the fact that both Jason Lyle and Nightcore are on the hard cam side of the ring. So that means we're not going to be seeing them on the left side of the ring. They're not going to be causing distractions all match long for us viewers. But you have to keep in mind that Crossbow is staring right down at 2 men who might very well get involved in this matchup at some point. Here, the referee's got to keep his head on a swivel as well, because Jason Lyle and Nightcore, even though that they both have their own separate matches here at WrestleMania, Jason Lyle 2 days ago at TLC, in the TLC match, and also tonight here, Nightcore will be competing for the $1 Million United States Championship. Hang on, Jason Lyle. Hang on, Nightcore. Don't get involved. Don't you get involved. What the hell is Nightcore doing? Nightcore just threw a chair into the ring. He just threw a chair into the ring. Oh, spin kick delivered to Bob from Crossbow. I told you these guys were going to try to cheat. Nice super kick to the midsection. Slap attempt there. We're at a count of 4, I believe. Back elbow delivered from Bob and just sends him right down to the mat. No, Nightcore. Nightcore. Leave him alone. Nightcore. Oh my God, Nightcore just helps Crossbow up. Crossbow trying to attack Nightcore, and he just gets thrown into the steel post for his trouble. Kick to the midsection. What's the referee count at? Count of 8. Back inside the ring we go. Bob, you got to get back in there. Bob slides in just in the nick of time. But Crossbow with a right hand there. He's going to throw him back into the corner. And a hard knee knocks Bob down. Now the giant Crossbow just going to start stomping a mud hole. Wait, what the hell is this? Holy crap, up and over. And a leg drop delivered to the back of the head of Bob. But Nightcore now. Wait, Nightcore, where are you going, boy? Oh, for a second there, Nightcore looked like he was going to get involved. Crossbow goes for a big double stomp. Bob moves out of the way. And he kicks him right in his midsection. Now Bob's going to turn him around, and we've seen Bob make some people tap out to this move before. I think it's too early in this matchup. Yes, it is. But still, that's a move Bob has won some moves with before. Crossbow. Oh my God, no! German suplex from Crossbow. We've seen Crossbow do that before. No way. It could be over. Literally, guys, he's won matches with this one. Count of 2. Kick out by Bob. Holy. Bob, though, up to his feet. Crossbow goes for a kick to the midsection, and he sweeps the legs out from Crossbow. Now turns him over into a half Boston crab. Crossbow's not going to tap out at this point in the matchup. Nah, not away. Not right now. Kicks Bob back away. Right hand to the back of his back. Of course. Float over. Ooh, nice move from Bob. That's a great suplex. Kick to the chest, blocked from Crossbow, dragon screw leg whip. And a kick again, missed. Right hand to Bob. Imagine Crossbow hits that hard knee. He's going to hit another float over suplex, just like Bob did earlier. That's like a falcon. Oh my God, he's going for the hard knee. Folks, he's going for the hard knee. Bob's in a lot of trouble. Bob! Oh, the hard knee! The hard knee just caught Bob. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Crossbow just knocked him out silly clean. Count of 2. Oh my God, Bob wins. Sorry, Crossbow wins. Just like that. Crossbow beats Bob. And Bob can't live up to the hype of his own doing. The hard knee from Crossbow just knocked Bob clean out. Oh! And you have to say right here after WrestleMania, is that a message to the future world champion, whoever it is? Is Crossbow ready for whichever world champion comes out of WrestleMania here tonight. Is this man locked and loaded en route to another championship match? He overcame the odds, folks. He overcame the odds. That's all you gotta say. But now, we just saw one member of the Bob Club. So let's get them back out there. Folks, it is time for the Fatal 4-Way $1 Million United States Championship match. Oh boy, this one is going to be good. This is one fall to a finish. Only one man can walk out as the $1 Million United States Champion. Will it be Kevin Langoff? Will it be Raul Kapar? Will it be the Coop Nightcore? Or will it be the $1 Million United States Champion, Mr. Tourniquet? This match is coming up next, and you guys have seen how all three of these superstars in Kevin Langoff, Raul Kapar, and Nightcore have been impressive in recent weeks. As a result, they have been put in this match, this Fatal 4-Way opportunity to become a champion inside of the CMU. This is a big-time match for all four of these superstars, so let's get them down to the ring. Can Mr. Tourniquet walk out of WrestleMania with his title still around his waist? Or will it go around the Cop, Nightcore, or Kevin Langoff? Here's Raul Kapar. I think I said the Cop, Nightcore, or I think I said the wrong names there. Conman's really bad at names sometimes. I say the same names literally twice. So Conman be botching all over the place. Doesn't matter though, it's the Prodigy. It's Raul Kapar. But this guy, man, he's been kicking people's faces in over on Friday nights for the last little bit. He's been impressive on Wednesday nights when he's been around. Been a slow build for Raul Kapar, but tonight he could realize his destiny and become the $1 Million United States Champion. It's possible. But here we go. Next person. Who do we got? At WrestleMania. He was just down here, everyone. And after seeing Bob lose, after seeing Robert, the general manager of Wednesday Night Bob, lose, you have to question if the enforcer, the Coop Nightcore, is angry. You know what? I've got a feeling this guy coming into this match is pissed the F off after seeing his man, his idol, his general manager, his guy, Bob, lose to Crossbow to a single knee to the face. I think Nightcore wants to enact some revenge for general manager Bob and bring back the $1 Million United States title. He wants to give Bob something to smile about. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. And there he is, everyone. Kevin Langoff.
And introducing the challenger from Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing in at 225 pounds, Kevin.
So Kevin Langoff is ready to come on down. I know, right, Steve? He's got great theme songs. There's no question about it. No question about it. But Kevin Langoff, this is also another man who is very, very close to joining the Bob Club. I wonder if he does win the $1 Million United States title here tonight if General Manager Bob takes another look at him. But there's one other man in this match, folks. One other man. and he is our $1 million United States champion. But before he comes out, folks, I want to make sure you remember to leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you would like to become a part of the series, you can always click on that join button down below the video, right next to the subscription button, and become a part of the Conman Universe. Not yet, Biden. That will be happening, actually, after this match.
The champion from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing
But here's the
in at
champ.
260 pounds. He is the $1 million United States champion, Hurricane.
So $1 million United States champion. Remember, folks, at one point in the CMU, the $1 million championship and the United States Championship were firmly around the waist of Steve Taylor. That dude, the billionaire, made this new title, and as a result, it's the $1 million United States Championship. We're already 32 minutes into the show here, ladies and gentlemen, at the third match. We've still got 4 other matches on top of this one, so 5 if you include this one. One of them will be a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Members Championship. The other one will be another Hell in a Cell match. Of course, Hunter Hand versus Undertaker. The Convicts versus The Shield in a Tornado Tag Elimination match. Ladies and gentlemen, the card is still set and stacked for here tonight. But here we go. Who do you think is going to win? Type 1 for Rule Kapar, Type 2 for Nightcore, Type 3 for Kevin Langoff, and Type 4 for Mr. Tourniquet. We're going to see who picks up the win here tonight. Oh, nice reversal there from Mr. Tourniquet as he delivers the crossbody to Nightcore. Roll up attempt right here. Referee goes to the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, broken up by Raul, and he stops that one right in his tracks. Also, everyone, there are some glitches here in WWE 2K19. If a match happens to glitch out at any random point, we will restart the match. It will suck if it happens because it will kind of ruin the momentum of the match, but we will not be leaving any matches up to no contest because WWE 2K19 screws up. So, once again, we will have definitive winners here in every one of the matches, unless it's like a double count out or something stupid like that. But still, then we might restart the match at that point. Going to be a great time here tonight at ConMania Part 2. We're only the 3rd match in here tonight, and once again, this is for the $1 million United States Championship. Nightcore just takes down Raul Kapar with a facebuster. And Nightcore now trying to target Kevin Langoff, and it looks like Mr. Tourniquet goes after him. Oh man, Mr. Tourniquet's got a power bomb locked in, and just delivered right on top of the cop. Raul kicked the chest, but a clothesline counter from Kevin Langoff. Jawbreaker reversal from the cop. Uppercut reversal from Mr. Tourniquet. Punch reversal from the cop. And now a straight right hand to Mr. Tourniquet. Crossbow, for the most part, my friend, we don't actually have definitive heel or faces here inside of the CMU. We have characters who are a little bit more bad people than others who are also good ones. I don't know how it's worded, my friend. We don't definitively have heel and face characters here inside of the CMU, as has been said many, many times. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Raul's gonna do the stomp. Raul, but Tourniquet stops the stomp in mid-action. So Raul Kapar is in a little bit of trouble. However, Nightcore hits the twisting neck breaker to Tourniquet, and he's going to look to hit a little lockdown. Tourniquet's in trouble. He's going for it here, ladies and gentlemen. Nightcore with the lockdown. 1, 2. Oh my God, kick out from Tourniquet. How the hell did Mr. Tourniquet just kick out of the lockdown? But now Nightcore right back on the offense. Uppercut attempt there. He catches Tourniquet and slams him right back down. Pretty much there, man. The man Crossbow. Pretty much. I'm struggling to speak English here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for some reason. Tourniquet with a hammer fist there to the Nightcore. And hang on. I think Tourniquet wants to deliver the last shot right now. He wants to hit a little Claymore boot. 1, 2. Kick out by Nightcore as Raul Kapar is back in the ring. But he hits a DDT there to Mr. Tourniquet. Now he lifts him back up to his feet. Back body drop reversal there. Tourniquet Lifts him back up. Oh, a clothesline knocks down Kapar. Another clothesline there. Ducks underneath. Off the ropes. Big leaping lariat. Kevin Langoff now being taken advantage of as he gets hit with a gut buster. And Langoff is in a lot of trouble. Nightcore is up though. Nightcore, what a belly-to-belly throw. And that could be all she wrote for the current $1 million United States champion. Stomp there, Nightcore. Oh, working on the lower back. Kapar is back up to his feet. A clothesline from the cop. Another clothesline from the cop. Mr. Tourniquet ducks under that one. Oh, but he gets oh my God, caught! Beautiful neck breaker to Rahul Kapar. Kevin, don't turn around. Kevin, oh, a straight fist to his face. And oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Langoff. Kevin Langoff rolls to the outside of the ring. If I were the cop, I'd be going back in the center of the ring to Rahul Kapar to try to turn my attention towards him. Instead, he's going after the $1 million United States champion. Hits a backbreaker on him. Rahul Kapar is up to his feet now. Rahul goes after the cop. However, the cop goes after Mr. Tourniquet, and Rahul sends him into the steel post. Rahul Kapar now being taken advantage of by Mr. Tourniquet. Slams him off the hardest part of the ring. Right hand from Kevin Langoff as he's back up to his feet. Kevin Langoff, yeah, that's a smart man right there. That's a very smart man. You want to try to get your opponents back in the ring. Uppercut from Nightcore. And Kevin Langoff continues to show that he's a lot smarter than the others. Kevin Langoff wants him to get up. Nightcore's just watching. Nightcore's just watching. A right hand. Oh, Nightcore stops him from jumping out. However, Nightcore can't get a hold of him. Kevin Langoff gonna send a hard Irish whip over that top rope. However, Nightcore is in the ring. Nightcore is in the ring. Reversal by Kevin Langoff. Kapar rolls back inside the ring. He ducks underneath it. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for it. He's going for it. Ladies and gentlemen. Locked down. 1, 2, kick out by Kevin Langoff. How the hell did Kevin Langoff kick out of another lockdown? But a broken up face there as Rahul Kapar gets seated on right across the middle of his back. Rahul Kapar back up to his feet. Kevin Langoff still trying to get back up there. Rahul with a German suplex to Nightcore. Holy crap, this match has become really good. Kevin Langoff chooses to get outside of the ring for some reason. Rahul says, I'm going to go right after Nightcore. However, Nightcore reverses that move, whatever the hell it was, and Nightcore commands the center of this ring. However, he's going all the way up top. Hang on. The cop doesn't go up there very often. Nightcore, axe handle misses on Rahul as he just sidesteps out of the way. Rahul's back in the ring. Nightcore is in the ring. Nightcore takes him down with a beautiful spine buster. Shoulder tackle from Kapar, and Kevin Langoff now just gets kicked in his face and busted wide open. Mr. Tourniquet's officially in the ring. Mr. Tourniquet caught though by Rahul, and a neck breaker to Tourniquet. That must have hurt. Rahul sees his opportunity. However, Nightcore from behind with a right hand knocks down Rahul. Rahul doesn't want to be there. Nightcore, however, a straight right hand knocks down the cop. Rahul Kapar, this is your time, man. The $1 million United States champion is back up to his feet, though. Clothesline sends him out of the ring. And Mr. Tourniquet continues to work on the outside. However, a reversal there. He takes him right around the back and drops him down on his arm. Great match. Into the table, but Kevin Langoff now, he's gonna do something. I don't know what. Kevin Langoff, where is he walking? Kevin Langoff over by the steel steps, drops Mr. Tourniquet down face first on those steel. Shoulder tackle knocks him right back down. Tourniquet going after Rahul, chooses to slam his head off the table. Nightcore slams him right back inside the ring. And I think Nightcore wants the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Nightcore wants a victory. Nightcore wants this win right here. Wait, why are you going over? What are you doing there, boy? And Kevin Langoff trying to get a submission from Mr. Tourniquet right here, but Tourniquet gets out of that one. Tourniquet with a boot to the face of Kevin Langoff. Rahul Kapar is just caught on the outside of the ring right there. Straight right hand from Kevin. Another right hand to the cop. Mr. Tourniquet turns his attention over to Rahul. He is caught, and a hanging neck breaker to from Rahul Kapar to Mr. Tourniquet. Straight right hand from Kevin. These guys are throwing everything they possibly can at each other, but I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know who's going to pick up the win here. Kevin laying off, thrown back inside the ring. Raul Kapar sent right back inside the ring. Nightcore's going to get back in there, as will Mr. Tourniquet. Captain's hook! Captain's hook! Captain's hook! Captain's hook! It's over! It's over! Nightcore taps out! Nightcore taps out! It's over! New $1 million United States champion! Kevin Langoff locked in the secret captain's hook, and Kevin Langoff is our new $1 million United States champion. Out of nowhere. No way. Mr. Tourniquet was busy with his other man. Mr. Tourniquet, look, he had him up. He hit the side slam, but as he hit the side slam right there, tap, 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 went Nightcore, and Kevin Langoff is our new $1 million United States champion. Wow. Congratulations, Kevin Langoff. That was an impressive win, my friends, and a really hard-fought win at that. But Kevin Langoff winning his first championship here inside of the CMU. Congratulations, Kevin Langoff. All right, everyone. Now is time for us to take a closer look at an upcoming match. This one right here is a battle of two factions. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match that we are going to be getting right here in the CMU is going to be Peyton Cash, Robert Briggs, Captain Solomon versus Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, the Shield. The Convicts versus the Shield. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a tornado tag team match contested under convict rules. But also, this match right here is an elimination match. If you get pinned, you have to go to the back. We could see scenarios where this could be a 3-on-1 situation for the Convicts. It could be a 3-on-1 situation for the Shield. We could see 2-on-2. We will see 3-on-3. We could even see 1-on-1. Ladies and gentlemen, the first pinfall is so important in this match. There is no disqualifications. There is no countouts. Only pinfalls or submission eliminates your opponent. Now let's take a closer look at how we got here.
Ambrose,
Rollins, Reigns, and we're still here.
we are the three workhorses of Monday Night Raw.
Our yard.
The Shield, solid as ever.
We are unbreakable. We are one.
We are the Shield. Believe that.
The Shield has been running rampant for far too long, thinking they can get away with anything they want. I've got a pack of my own now.
The Shield. They have had their time, but now it is over. We will be the most dominant force in WWE history.
This trio certainly wasted no time turning Monday Night Raw upside down. I'm not ready for you! You see that? That's what I call justice.
And here they come. It's time for the Convicts to get on down to the ring. On the left, you got Robert Briggs. On the right, you got Captain Solomon. And dead center, you have yourselves Peyton, Cash. Yeah. All right, everyone. This is going to be a really, really, really good match. 3-on-3 tornado tag elimination matchup. The Convicts need this win. These guys, honestly, this is the matchup right here. This is the moment that they can solidify themselves to the entire world. Yes, they're former tag team champions. Yes, Briggs competed for the world championship. Yes, Solomon's a former TV champion. Yes, Peyton Cash is arguably one of the greatest TV champions of all time. But these three men right here are going up against three of the greatest to ever do it. They are going up against Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, the Shield. Should be a hell of a match, though. That is for damn sure. Are you guys behind the Convicts, or are you behind the Shield? Let me know in the chat right now. I bet you we're going to see a nice botched entrance from the Shield, though. Probably they're going to be floating high above the crowd here at WrestleMania. Most likely. Considering the Shield's entrance is usually pretty botched, but we'll see here. Lots of people behind the Shield, however, there are some people behind the Convicts. All right. Okay. We're still waiting for the big three men. Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins. Here they come. Ban it. Bam, bam, ban it. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Just like Calla Lily yesterday. The Shield walking high above all the fans. They're going to walk all over their heads as they come on down those invisible steps. But ladies and gentlemen, Ambrose on the left, Rollins on the right, and of course Reigns in the back. The Shield is here. And they're walking right over top of all the fans. And now they're back on the ground right where they belong. Cool. It's not a con botch. That's a WWE 2K19 botch. That happens every time the Shield entrance is used. Also every time that anybody comes through the crowd. Yeah, flying in just like Shawn Michaels back at WrestleMania one of those times. That's a Shield. Roman Reigns. And you see those three men in the background, Briggs, Cash, and Solomon, all discussing their strategy for this matchup. Who's going to take on who first? Which man? If I was the Convicts, I would have Briggs go up against Roman Reigns. I would have yourself throw Captain Solomon against Seth Rollins, and I would throw Peyton Cash versus Dean Ambrose. If that's how I was starting off the match, if I was the man making all of this happen right here, I would say those are the men that should probably start off against each other. But here we go, 3-on-3. Oh, spear out of nowhere! Spear to Reigns! Spear to Reigns! 2! Oh, Reigns kicks out! Ambrose, though, I think he just hit dirty deeds on Solomon. However, Peyton Cash, as he hit his big-time move off the start as well. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Cash hit the cash out. Or whatever the frig that finishing move is called. I always forget the name of it. Ambrose hit the dirty deeds. Briggs hit the spear. And we are getting ourselves a hot and heavy match right now. Holy crap. Everyone hit their finishing move like right off the start there. Holy crap, man. Robert Briggs went straight after Roman. However, Roman, I think he's going to look to deliver a little drive-by. Roman Reigns looking for a drive-by, and he connects on the drive-by to Robert Briggs. However, Ambrose now gets taken down by Solomon. Solomon gonna save Robert Briggs. Remember, this is elimination style. Ambrose now going after Robert, and Seth Rollins got a single leg Boston Crab locked in. This thing is going to be hectic as hell, ladies and gentlemen. remember, elimination style matchup. One man gets pinned, he's got to go to the back, then it becomes a 3-on-2 situation, then 3-on-1, and then the team left standing at the end is the winner. Okay, Briggs taken out of the ring. Captain Solomon working on the leg of Seth Rollins. He's got him in the corner as Ambrose takes down Peyton Cash. Now Roman, just wait a second. What is Captain Solomon going for? Captain Solomon making fun of Roman Reigns. He's gonna deliver a drive-by of his own. Captain Solomon literally a shot towards Roman Reigns, and now he's going after Rollins. Count of 1, count of 2, say, oh my God! Rollins is eliminated! Rollins has been eliminated! Rollins is eliminated! And we are down to a 3-on-2 situation off of the drive-by. Seth Rollins has been taken out off the drive-by. And we are down to a 3-on-2 situation. Robert Briggs in a lot of trouble in the corner as Ambrose now just swipes a forearm across the front of him. Peyton Cash, though, takes down Roman Reigns. Ambrose, though, just hit a big-time bomb on him, and now take a look at Ambrose. Oh my God, Ambrose is going after Peyton Cash. Oh my God, Rollins! Oh, stunner! Solomon stunner to Roman Reigns. Roman is down. Roman is down. 1, 2. Roman kicks out of the solo stunner. And the Convicts are commanding this ring right now. They are commanding the ring, trying to wrench back on the neck of Ambrose. But now I think Peyton Cash is looking to put him away for good. Peyton Cash looking to take him. Delivered. Good night. Oh, Roman Reigns making the save, though. However, now Roman's got to go after Robert Briggs. Hits a hanging. Oh, forearm to the back. Look at Ambrose now just punching away on Peyton Cash. Imagine the Shield finds a way to pick up this victory. They've got a 2-on-1 scenario at the current moment. However, Captain Solomon's going to slide back inside the ring. Ambrose is going to work on him. Punches to the face. Roman Reigns is looking for a spear. Imagine Roman can get rid of Robert Briggs. Spear! But Briggs kicks out at 0? Robert Briggs just kicked out at 0, and now Peyton Cash back on the offense to Ambrose. And Ambrose is in a lot of trouble there. However, he sidesteps Robert Briggs now. Robert Briggs looking for another spear to the big dog. Roman Reigns just countered it with a DDT, and now Briggs has to roll to the outside of the ring. Roman Reigns now, right after Robert Briggs, a right hand to the big bad Briggs. Take a look at Ambrose. He continues to fight a 2-on-1 scenario inside of the ring as convict Peyton Cash and Captain Solomon are working on him. Peyton Cash went for a big-time move. He lifts him up by the arm and sends him right back down into the mat. Roman Reigns, though, another hanging neck breaker. Just take a look at Captain Solomon. He's gloating in the corner. Ambrose says he takes down Peyton Cash. Briggs thrown back inside the ring. Roman Reigns is going to get back in here. Peyton Cash. Oh my God, Peyton Cash got to stop Roman. Oh my God, Roman Reigns. Knee reversal from Briggs as Roman was looking for the spear again. Roman with an uppercut though. Roman, big clothesline knocks him down. And Roman Reigns and Robert Briggs are the two men in the ring. But Briggs is going to be smart. Rolls to the outside of the ring. This 3-on-2 scenario for the Shield, I don't know if it's good. I don't know if they're going to be able to pick up a victory here. But the convict Peyton Cash getting worked by Roman Reigns right now. Reversal by Peyton Cash. Another right hand. Another right hand. Captain Solomon is working Dean Ambrose. However, Roman Reigns just sent right back down to the mat. To the cover. Wait a second. This is Falls Count Anywhere? Referee is down. 2. Roman kicks out of that one. So apparently this is Falls Count Anywhere as well. I never know when it's Falls Count Anywhere, apparently. Holy crap. But Roman Reigns now going after convict Peyton Cash. However, Ambrose, he's locked in it deep. No choice for Ambrose. He's going to have to tap out. Ambrose finds a way out of the crab, whatever the frig that thing is called. Boston Crab. Not a Boston Crab. Camel Clutch. That's the name of the move. Back elbow reversal. Look at the Shield there fighting with everything in their path. Robert Briggs. Oh my God, from behind. Reverse choke slam to Ambrose. 1, 2, Oh, what? Ambrose is still alive. How the hell is Dean still in this matchup? But now Roman Reigns right after Robert Briggs in the corner. Roman Reigns right across. Tilt-a-whirl DDT to Briggs. Holy crap, the Shield is still fighting with everything they possibly can. Ambrose, though, he's got a submission move locked in on Captain Solomon. He finds a way out of that one. Drop kick to the face. Roman goes for a Superman punch. He can't connect on it, though. Roman missed the Superman punch. He takes him down, though. Peyton Cash sent right back down into the mat. Robert Briggs is slowly getting up. Oh, what a clothesline from Reigns. No way, Roman. Reigns with a spear to Captain Solomon. But saved by Peyton Cash. Peyton Cash just saved his tag team partner. Just sends him right back down. Hammer fist as Robert Briggs is back up to his feet. Peyton Cash, right hand. Oh my God, Peyton Cash. Cash out. It's over. Solomon almost being taken out here. Solomon might have to tap out. Solomon finds a way down, though. I don't know how the hell he's still alive in this matchup. Peyton Cash goes to the cover, though. Roman Reigns saved by Dean Ambrose. This match is still going on. Cash now, 3-on-1 scenario. Cash, brain buster. I think Roman Reigns has just been victimized. Reigns has been eliminated, and it's 3-on-1. Robert Briggs kicks Ambrose. Cash stomps on the back of him. Peyton Cash, right hand. Cash with the cash out. Briggs to the cover. 1, 2. Ambrose loses, and the Convicts have beaten the Shield 3-0. There is a new group in town, and their name is the Convicts. Wow, what a matchup. The Shield loses to the Convicts here at WrestleMania. And all three men stand tall. Not a single elimination against them. Talk about your WrestleMania moment. And look at the boos. The boos from everyone here in the live chat. Not a fan of the Convicts beating their beloved Shield. Oh, no. Wow, what a match, though, everyone. All right. Coming up next, we have ourselves another legendary superstar. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention earlier we had a couple $2 donos. Leanne Phelps says, sorry I missed Monday. I had therapy for my PTSD. No worries there, Leanne. Hopefully you're doing okay. And then Rule Kapar says, Kevin has just ruined my Mania moment. Watch out. So Rule Kapar are going to be targeting Kevin Langoff in the future, apparently. All right. But everyone, it is now time, like I said, for a legendary superstar to make his return to the show of shows. And making his first WrestleMania appearance ever, he is a former world champion. He is the runner-up of Mr. King of the Ring. I almost said Mr. Money in the Bank. He's the runner-up of the King of the Ring tournament. And this man needing security to escort him down to the ring every single time he is out there. Why? Because he beats people up. It is time for Hunter Hand's first WrestleMania. And he is taking on, like I said, a legendary superstar. A superstar with such a large pedigree. Great history. And now, can Hunter Hand take out the Dead Man? But here he is. Boom! Making his WrestleMania debut. Good to hear, Leanne. Good to hear. But what do you guys think? Does this man have a chance in hell of defeating Undertaker at WrestleMania? Is the streak alive in this universe? No, the streak is dead. Brock Lesnar ended the streak a long ass time ago. But Undertaker's still Undertaker, and WrestleMania is still his playground. He needs an opponent at every year's WrestleMania, right? So, Hunter Hand is the man with the hand of 1,000 suns who is going up against the dead man. Oh. When those gongs ring throughout the arena, can only mean one man. It's the Undertaker!
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Undertaker!
Holy crap, everyone. The legend of the dead man continues here at Mania. The ominous entrance as he slowly walks down to the ring, forcing you to stare into his soul right before he takes yours. The Reaper of Souls is here to collect a debt, and that debt is named Hunter Hand. The comedic genius YT asking me, is this the WrestleMania 31 set? No, this is actually a custom stage that I made, my friend. Obviously used parts of the WrestleMania 31 stage, but custom stage. We will see here tonight, Justin Beverly. Does Undertaker start a new streak at ConMania? Question, to everyone who watched last year's ConMania, did Undertaker have a match? I literally can't remember. You know what? Actually, give me 1 second here. 1 second. Does this go all the way back to last year's Mania? I wonder. That was last year's Royal Rumble. Last year's Elimination Chamber. WrestleMania Part 1. There we go. All right. I literally have the WrestleMania results right here. Sweet. So last year at WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, Undertaker did not have a match. He beat Lou? Yes, he did. He beat Lou Dog. You're right. He did have a match. I lied. So yeah, he beat Lou Dog. I forgot all about that. Lou Dog versus the Dead Man last year at Mania. And so Undertaker is technically 1-0 here inside of the CMU. Oh boy. So Undertaker going for his second win. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Undertaker does build up a streak at WrestleMania. Maybe he does. I don't know. Oh, well, Hunter Hand, though, right from behind. Undertaker was gloating a little bit too long. However, the Dead Man lifts up Hunter Hand and hits him with a suplex. Ooh. But look at Undertaker working Hunter. Oh, back body drop on the Dead Man and a kick to his back. Now a stomp right to the middle of the back again. Just working on the arm there of Undertaker. Sweep of the legs, though. The Dead Man back up to his feet. Another turn of the hands. And Hunter Hand, just a clothesline delivered to the Dead Man. Drops the elbow on his back as well. Imagine Hunter Hand just dominates Undertaker here. This would be a win for Hunter Hand that would launch him right back into the world title picture if he beats Undertaker. However, if the dead man knocks him down, Hunter Hand is going to have to figure out something for his future. Hunter Hand, though, in a little bit of trouble, sent into the corner. Oh, the dead man with a clothesline knocks him down. Elbow drop delivered to the chest of Hunter as well. Now just going to wrench on his neck. Ooh. That has to be hurting. Punch to the face of the dead man. Hunter Hand. Oh, for a second he looked like he was going for another big time move. Couldn't hit it though. Lifted back up to his... No way! Oh my God, no way, no way! Choke slam! Undertaker just hit the choke slam on Hunter Hand. Hand is up though. Drop toe hold. Hunter Hand no selling that choke slam. Holy crap. Elbow drop again to the middle of the back of the dead man. Lifts him up. Hunter. Wait, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Ooh, reversal by Undertaker. He was going for the brain buster, and an STO knocks down Hunter Hand. Hand now being worked by the dead man. Axe handle again across the back. Stomp to the back here. Dead man works on the arm. Now down into the cover again. Undertaker goes for it. Count of one. Kick out by Hand. Kick to the back. He misses that one. Hunter Hand. Just a slam to Undertaker. He raises the roof. Dude, this is a little early to be gloating here, don't you think? Hunter Hand. Right hand with the man with the hand of 1,000 suns. Another hand. Here comes those right hands from Hunter Hand. We've said it before and we'll say it again. The man with the hand of 1,000 suns hits a spine buster. Now he's got Undertaker right where he wants him in the corner. Running attack. Not even sure what the hell that was, but somehow Undertaker got hit. Now working on him. Kick to the midsection again. No way. Brain buster. Kick out immediately. Undertaker just kicked out immediately from the brain buster. Now Hunter Hand though sends him right back down to the mat. Hand with a right hand to Undertaker. Now he lifts him right back up to his feet. Hunter Hand, suplex delivered to Undertaker. He's looking to put him away. Undertaker's in a lot of trouble. Undertaker's in a lot of trouble. Oh my God, he's gonna go for a ride. He's gonna go for a ride. Undertaker, claw slam. The dead man's done. He's done at Mania. He's done at WrestleMania. Count of one. Count of two. Go! A kick out by Undertaker. Off the claw slam. Hunter Hand can't put him away. Now the dead man rises. Reversal with an uppercut catches Hunter Hand. Hunter Hand. Oh my God. Hand. Tombstone. Pile driver. No way. Hand is done. Hand is done at Mania. Two. Oh, he kicks out of it as well. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. But now the dead man, he takes his straps down. Undertaker ready to put him away. Once again, Undertaker. No. What? Oh my God. Tombstone reversal by Hunter Hand. He lifts him up now. He just hit the tombstone on Undertaker. Undertaker. Brain buster. Lift him up again. Oh, Hunter Hand's gonna go into a side headlock off the brain buster though. He's got it locked in deep here. Hunter Hand's got one more move, either the Iron Claw or the Claw Slam. He's gonna be able to do it here. Undertaker back up to a vertical basis. Another shot to the midsection. Undertaker face buster. And dead man now raising his hand, sticking his tongue out, signaling the end of Hunter Hand. However, Hunter Hand says, not today, not today, not today. Ooh, dead man could have been done right there. But for whatever reason, Hunter Hand elected not to go for the cover. Hand now trying to go for something. Undertaker reverses that again. Into the core, back elbow, busts open the dead man. The dead man just reversed something big on Hunter Hand though. The dead man now off the ropes. Hunter Hand doesn't want to be there. Oh, Undertaker was going for, I think, an elevated choke slam. However, a reversal from Hunter Hand caused him to... No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If he hits it, it's over. If he hits it, it's over. If he hits it, it's all over. The claw slam. No way. The legend of the dead man. The legend of Undertaker is over at Mania. 2. Hunter Hand beats Undertaker. Hunter Hand has defeated the dead man at WrestleMania. Undertaker put up a fight. He gave everything he had. But in the end, the man with the hand of 1,000 suns has beaten The Undertaker. What a reversal. Watch this tombstone reversal by Hunter Hand. Boom. Holy crap, man. And then this brain buster there. I wonder if they're going to show one more Iron Claw slam. Do they show it? No, they don't. What a win, though, for Hunter Hand. The big... What? What the hell? It's Ashton. What the hell, Ashton? Ashton, what the hell are you doing here? What the hell is this guy doing here? What the hell is Ashton doing at WrestleMania? Oh my God, Ashton is attacking Hunter Hand. Ashton is attacking Hunter Hand after he just beat. No way. Oh my God. Calf Crusher. Calf Crusher. He just made Hunter Hand tap out. He just made him tap out. No way. Ashton is attacking the world heavyweight champion, the former world heavyweight champion. Remember all the stuff that these guys have been through. All the stuff these guys have been through. Wait, Hunter Hand just reversed it though. What the hell is Hunter Hand doing? A right hand there. Another right hand as he fights away Ashton. 3 right hands there to the ace. Ashton, oh, with a Pele kick to Hand. Now, Hand, though, just shoves him right back down. No friggin' way, no way! Ashton in a lot of trouble again, Ashton! Back elbow reversal, and these two, ladies and gentlemen, are gonna be brawling as the referee forces them to split away from the ring. And Ashton and Hunter Hand just had a hell of a brawl here at the end of their match before the referee gets control of it. And, at WrestleMania, we're going to get control real quickly here, folks, and we're going to get back down to the ring because Ashton and Hunter Hand just had a brawl at the end of that matchup. Congratulations to Hunter. But what the hell was the former #1 contender for Shane the Gamer's world title doing attacking Hunter Hand? What was he doing? Well, there we go, everyone. Coming up next, though, is our co-main event of the evening. And not just the co-main event of the evening, the co-main event of all of WrestleMania, all of ConMania. Coming up next, we have ourselves the 8-man, 30-minute Iron Man match. Elimination style. No, it's not. I lied once again. Conman doesn't know what he's talking about half the time when he tells you guys these matches. He makes it up on the fly. Let me try this one more time. We've got ourselves the 8-man, 30-minute Iron Man match for the Members Championship coming up next. This is a big-time matchup, and remember what the champion Casey Woods said on the build-up here to this matchup. Casey Woods said, I am willing to take anybody on who wants to challenge me at WrestleMania. So here tonight, 7 men are going to walk their way down to the ring. 7 men have a shot at Casey Woods' championship. But this 8-man Members Championship Iron Man 30-minute match can only have one winner. Who will it be? And who's going to be in it? By the way, everyone, I don't think I made this for a championship match. I'm just noticing because JoJo wasn't there at the start. It could still be a members championship match, but I might not have clicked actually title match now that I'm noticing it. It's okay. Oh, here we go.
The man who is always right, Charles Wright, is always right. Charles Wright is always right. Charles Wright is always right.
He's getting a shot at WrestleMania here tonight. Oh, boy. So Charles has been impressive as a member in recent weeks. He has been. He's been impressive, but can he waltz out of this 8-man members championship match tonight? All right. So Charles Wright is the first man to get on down to this ring. But since we have a lot of people to get on down to this ring, we're not going to be showing their entire entrances, okay, folks? So Charles Wright down to the ring. Who's next here? She might, yeah, Steve. I can't quite remember if I did make it for a title match or not. Regardless, this is a members championship match. Just whether the final image will be the champion raising that title high. I can't quite remember. Here's a man who qualified for the match, though, on CMU Dark. He defeated Harold Garner in a great little matchup. But Tevin Walker is ready for his first WrestleMania as well.
202 pounds, Tevin Walker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Tevin Walker, Mr. Rock and Roll, is here. Let's get our next person down to the ring. Oh no. This man has been attacking some people from behind recently, and Slade is getting a shot at this members championship coming off of a win over Jesus Christ. Slade is focused, and he is a odds-on favorite to win this match. The suplex machine is here at WrestleMania. And Slade, honestly, he has a big time chance of winning this one here tonight. Big chance.
Charles, should I say Charles Wright is always right. He says, best of luck to everyone. This will be intriguing because I am always right.
Thank you, Charles Wright, for your $3 dono. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Roger Dodger, how you doing, buddy? He says, simple question. Are you actually playing the game, or is this generated by Con? Completely generated, completely simulated. The only thing I press when we're streaming here is the X button. Boom. That's pretty much all I press when we're streaming. No way! No way! Could it be? He died for all of our sins! And he's back at the grandest stage of them all! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jesus Christ! Oh, my favorite character in this series. My favorite character, and it's not even close. It's glorious. Oh, yeah. Ascending from the heavens down to meet each and every single one of us on the ground, as Jesus Christ is going to be try to become the new members champion. The Holy One is here. It's Jesus. And the crowd goes wild. There you go. making his WrestleMania debut. And it's absolutely glorious. I love it. I love every second of this. But get on down to that ring, Mr. Christ.
And from another time, weighing in at 218 pounds, Jesus.
All right, so two things I want to point out right there. He is from another time, and his name that JoJo calls him is Jesus. Jesus! Oh my God. All right, Roger Dodger. That'd be awesome, buddy. But Jesus Christ has arrived, and let's get our next superstar down to the ring. Peyton Cash, I honestly can't remember what the name is that you call the final statement. Is that what you call it? The reason why I struggle with it, my friend, is because I called it the cash out and you called it the final statement, and I could never rewrite it in my mind. That's the reason I struggle with it, man. That's the reason I struggle with it.
16 pounds, Marcus Ryan.
You want me to write it down? Ooh, Peyton Cash, buddy. I don't think you understand how many people are in this series, and how difficult it would be to have a sheet there with literally every single finishing name move. And as I was reading along, commentating, it would screw me up more because I know me and I know the way my brain works. I would literally read another person's finishing move off there when I'm trying to read yours. And as a result, I'll start calling it the spear or something like that. Something stupid. So, no, it's not as simple as that. I do have a cheat sheet somewhere. I did have one at one point, but I don't know where it went. It's the ELK.
And from Dover, Delaware, weighing in at 213 pounds,
It's the ELK, baby.
ELK.
So look at Elk. Does Elk have a chance at becoming the new members champion? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he does. This guy's a former United States champion. So everyone chant it with me. Elk, 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 Elk. The ELK. All right, so Elk is going to step on over those top ropes right there. He's going to look out to the sea of crowd around him as we get our next person down to the ring. Oh, here comes a little gamer. Here comes Amphetamines.
And from Providence, Rhode Island,
Dab on those
weighing
haters.
in at 188 pounds, Seth.
So Amphetamines, this guy took Casey Wood to his limit this past Friday night on CMU Dark. He did. He took the members champion to his limit. However, couldn't beat him, but very impressive regardless. So tonight, I wonder if this 30-minute Iron Man match will allow Amphetamines to truly get some momentum underneath him. I gotta write down people's names real quickly here so that I can actually mark down how many falls each person gets. So we got Amphetamines. Boom. We got, who else? We got Casey Wood. Boom. Who else is coming on down? Who's coming? Of course it is. It's the members champion, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Wood at his, I believe, first WrestleMania. I could be wrong, Casey. You could have been in here for last year's WrestleMania. I legit can't remember. I guess I probably could just quickly look through. Do I see Casey Wood anywhere around here? I don't believe so. So yes, making his debut at WrestleMania here. Casey Wood comes in as the members champion, and he's got 7 other men he's got to try to go through. But he's got 30 minutes on the clock to do so. I wouldn't put it past Casey Wood retaining his title. The People's Lumberjack is ready here tonight. Who's in this match? Slade, Marcus Ryan. Tevin Walker. And the last person in this match was Elk, Jesus Christ, Casey Wood, Methamphetamine, Slade, Marcus Ryan, Tevin Walker. What was the last one? Why am I blanking? Charles Wright. There we go, Charles Wright. All right, wow, 8 men in this ring, and this is going to be hectic as hell, so I'm going to have to try to keep up as closely as I possibly can. I got to keep an eye on the referee to see if he is counting to 3 somewhere. So, yeah, oh my God, Jesus is going for the crucifix bomb already. Oh my God. Crucifix bomb to Tevin Walker. Holy crap, now Jesus is going to go to the cover, but broken up right there by Slade. So unlike an elimination match here, ladies and gentlemen, this is Falls Count Anywhere. But unlike an elimination match, people are likely to break up pinfalls. Slade's got a sleeper hold. Slade's got a sleeper hold on Jesus. Slade's got a sleeper hold on Jesus. Slade's got a sleeper hold. Oh, but Jesus finds a way out of it. Oh, this is going to be insanely hectic over the next half hour, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 30 minutes on the clock. Who is going to pick up this win? Who is going to walk out the members champion? You have to score the most amount of pinfalls. So the goal right here would be to get 1 pinfall underneath your name. Oh my God, is it no disqualification? Marcus Ryan using a sledgehammer to the back of Charles Wright. Casey Wood takes him down as well. And then a right hand from Jesus Christ knocks Slade down. So those two guys are a little bit of rivals as they're working each other to the outside of the ring. Casey Wood, though, is going to break it up. So here's the thing. If you're Casey Wood right here, oh my God, lumberjack kick, and he just knocked Jesus Christ right out. And Slade's got the sledgehammer. So again, if you're Jesus Christ, what you're going to try to do is you're going to try to play defense here. You want to keep an eye where that referee is at all times. Spine buster from Wood. And if you can keep an eye on the referee and you can break up any pinfalls or submission, championship advantage is yours. You can tie 0 across the board and still walk out as the champion. They have to beat you. So if you're Casey Wood, get your first fall and then play defense. That is the goal of Casey Wood. Everyone else has to try to win, and that's going to be difficult with 8 men here tonight. As the finishers start to build up, as superstars start to get knocked down a little bit more, the field will thin. But look at this. Back inside the ring. Oh my God. Elk just throws down Tevin Walker on the outside of the ring. But inside the ring now, Charles Wright. Oh, he went for a drop kick. Back elbow from Marcus Ryan attempted right there. Charles Wright goes through, but a right hand from Marcus as these two guys in the center of the ring are taking their time with each other. Jesus Christ, though, hang on to the members champion. Jesus Christ with the second crucifix bomb to the cover. But Elk is going to break it up on a count of 1 from the referee. Holy crap. So Elk makes the save right now. This should be good, though, Diego. It should be really, really entertaining. I'm looking forward to this match. We're already 4 minutes. Oh, no, Slater. Slater with the sleeper hold in the dead center of the ring, and he's got it. No way is the first fall going to go to Slater. Oh, no, broken up by Charles Wright, and Charles Wright playing mad defense on Slade, so still the first fall. We're looking for it here tonight. I do not believe I have missed one, but I need your guys' help as well. If I ever miss a fall, please make sure you let me know in the chat, okay? Literally spam it. Moderators, don't time people out. If I miss a fall, if they be spamming you missed a fall, okay? Oh, slamming Tevin Walker face first into the steel steps right there, though. But the referee needs to be really, really quicker. Really quick here. Down to the outside of the ring, Tevin Walker gets thrown. Slade's got a submission move locked in here, though. Charles Wright, though. Where's Charles? Oh, the referee is down. The referee has been taken out here as Slade's got another submission hold locked in. These guys are trying to break it up. Somebody's been busted wide open, and Jesus Christ just throws a bomb there. Now a fist to the face from ELK. This is hectic as hell. Face first goes. Charles Wright over and over and over again from the Holy Spirit there as he busts him wide open. Outside of the ring, referees goes for the cover. Jesus Christ trying to break it up. Jesus Christ trying to break it up. Count of 2, broken up in the nick of time. And the referee has to have his head on a swivel at all times. But Casey Wood, oh my God, count of 1, broken up by Marcus Ryan. Charles Wright was going up top for some reason. Jesus Christ trying to make Casey Wood submit. And if you are somebody in this match, submissions are your best friend. Because if you can get a submission victory here, you find a way to go up 1-0 here early on. 25 minutes have gone here so far. Oh my God, always right stunner. Charles Wright with the stunner. Tevin Walker on the outside of the ring looking for a super kick, and he connects to the cover. Charles Wright, he's cheating. Charles Wright is cheating. Kick out by Slade in the nick of time. Charles Wright had his feet on the bottom rope there, and now still no one has been able to pick up this first fall. 24 minutes, 38 seconds remain on the clock. Jesus Christ trying to pin the back of the head of Casey Wood there. Oh, Elk and Tevin Walker on the outside of the ring here. These two guys are going to brawl. Oh my God, another crucifix bomb from Jesus Christ, and Marcus Ryan runs down. Oh my God, we got a cover on the outside of the ring. Cover from Tevin Walker. Count of 1, count of 2. Kick out by Elk on the outside of the ring. Holy crap, now Charles Wright as the field begins to thin a little bit more here. People are getting hurt. Nice takedown from Slade. If you look on the far side, we got 3 men. Jesus Christ, Elk, and Tevin Walker. Back inside the ring, we got Slade. Oh no, the big ass boot from Casey Wood just knocked Jesus Christ down. It's tough to keep up with all the names right here, and I'm probably confusing a few people. I don't believe we have ourselves a winner right now, do we? Oh, a clothesline in the corner, though. Spinning heel kick from Seth Amphetamines to Charles Wright right there on the outside of the ring, and I wonder if the referee is going to target them. Casey Wood's back inside the ring here. Jesus Christ doesn't want to be there. Casey Wood's got something. Jesus Christ just got hit with a headbutt. Turns him around, and a sweep of the legs. On the outside of the ring, Tevin Walker continues to work Elk and Seth Amphetamines. Oh my God, single leg Boston Crab. Casey Wood doesn't tap out, though, to the cover, broken up from Tevin Walker. This is so hectic. Jesus Christ, I believe he's going for the crucifix bomb. He's going for the crucifix. He's going for the crucifix, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus is going for the first pinfall of the matchup. Jesus! Oh my God, delivered on Casey Wood. It's got to be over. Casey Wood is in a lot of trouble. Jesus doesn't go for the cover? What are you doing? Trying to break up the pinfall. Count of 2. First pinfall goes to Marcus Ryan. Marcus Ryan is up 1-0. Marcus Ryan has the first pinfall here of the night. And as of right now, Marcus Ryan is set to become our members champion. A code breaker from Seth Amphetamines to Tevin Walker. To the cover goes Seth Amphetamines. Oh, but broken up there at the nick of time. So Marcus Ryan leading the way. Casey Wood goes to deliver a big move on Jesus. Look at this hecticness here. Right hand from him, but look at the glowing Jesus Christ. Casey Wood just throwing away. Look at the sleeper hold. Marcus Ryan, oh, broken up just in the nick of time. Marcus Ryan, though, continuing to work him. So as of right, oh, busted open again off the super kick. Seth Amphetamines is in trouble to the cover. Elk tries to break it up. Everyone trying to break it up, but the referee can't get there in time. Right hand from Casey Wood as this brawl continues. These members are showing everything that is on the line here tonight for this members match. This might be the longest match of our WrestleMania. As Casey Wood just continues to stomp right there in our co-main event. What is that? Charles Wright. Oh, a power bomb to ELK. And the stanchion is in a little bit of the way right now, folks. We need ourselves to get back towards the ring. I can't really see what Elk is doing. Oh, another super kick from Tevin Walker. Now to the cover. Tevin Walker trying to get the cover. Count of two. Kick out by Ryan, the current members champion, if you will. He's in the lead right now. Jesus Christ. Hits a suplex on the actual members champion, Casey Wood. And Wood has to get back here. He needs to get back. Oh my God, Tevin Walker. Tevin Walker going to try to make Marcus Ryan tap out. Tevin Walker going to try to make Marcus Ryan tap out right here in this Iron Man match. Tevin Walker can't get the tap out though. Holy, but if I were Casey Wood, this is do or die at this moment. You need a pinfall. You need it. Look at that slam to Jesus Christ. We got a sleeper hold locked in from Slade, but Slade can't get the victory there on Charles Wright. He's locked back in, another sleeper hold. Broken up one more time. Casey Wood lifts Jesus Christ, and another slam to the mat. Casey to the cover. Is anybody going to be able to break it up? Here it is. Oh, broken up by Slade. Everyone is stopping everybody from making the cover, and as a result, Marcus Ryan is in the lead right now with 20 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this matchup. This is so... Oh, he's right stunner in the center of the ring, but Charles Wright can't captivate. He can't captivate on that win right there. He can't capitalize. That's why it didn't sound right. He can't capitalize on that move right there as he hit the always right stunner. Marcus Ryan back inside the ring though. Right hand reversal by Charles Wright. Imagine Charles Wright hits a big time move here. Oh, just a backbreaker. Slade's got a sleeper hold locked in, but broken up by Elk on the outside of the ring again. Remember everyone, make sure you leave a like on this video if you're enjoying this show. This one is crazy. Charles Wright. Oh my God, look at the submission! Submission from Charles! Submission from Charles! It's got to be over. No, Marcus Ryan doesn't tap out though. Instead, he elects to go to a cover. Marcus Ryan in a lot of trouble. Count of one, count of two. Saved by Tevin Walker. I think it was going to be all over right there. Everyone throwing everything they possibly can. Now, Jesus Christ. Pushed back by Marcus Ryan. Chop attempt, punch to the face right there, and Elk is knocked right back down to the mat. Charles Wright, oh my God, stunner! Single leg Boston Crab on the outside of the ring. Casey Wood's gonna try to make Slade tap out. Casey Wood's trying to make Slade tap. He's trying to make Slade tap, but Slade refuses to give up here right now. Big double knee to the face from Seth Amphetamines. That could literally set it all up. Elk, double leg takedown. Elk steps through. And Elk's got the natural submission locked in. Jesus Christ might have to tap out. Jesus might have to tap out. Jesus. He taps out. And it is 1-1 right now. Elk just picked up his first pinfall submission. So it is 1-1. Elk and Marcus Ryan are in the lead right now. Big slam on the outside of the ring from Slade. Count of one, kick out. Broken up, I should say, from Marcus Ryan. Jesus Christ falls victim right there. Look at all the blood across the natural ELK. Outside of the ring, Seth Amphetamines for the cover. Count of one, broken up by Marcus Ryan. Crucifix bomb on the inside of the ring. Crucifix from Jesus Christ to Charles Wright. Charles Wright definitely doesn't want to be there. He just hit the crucifix, but now into the corner. What are you looking for? Right hand to Charles. Some more right hands being delivered, and Wright is being knocked out by Jesus Christ. Now another stomp to the chest. Another one. 3 stomps to the man who is always right. Face first goes Marcus Ryan into the steel post as well. And I think Jesus is ready to enter the fray here. Maybe become a part of the elect. The Elite 3 right here. Jesus with the crucifix bomb. But Slade is in the ring. Slade is in the ring. Slade is in the ring. Is he going to get outside of the ring before there's a cover? To the cover. Count of one. But Marcus Ryan slides back in. Count of one. Referee too slow. Too slow. Now on the outside of the ring. Referee, you got to get there. You got to get there to the cover. Count of one. Elk to go up. Count of two. Oh my God. Elk! Elk just went up 2-1. Elk just went up 2-1. And all of a sudden, Elk, a backslide deliver. Elk trying to go for another victory. He can't get it. So the ELK is up 2-1 right now. Chop to the chest. Casey Wood has got nothing going on for him right now. He has been beaten down, battered, and bruised all match long. But Elk hit with a double knee to the face there from Seth Amphetamines. Look at all this blood. Wait, what the hell is Charles Wright doing? Charles! Charles! Oh my God. And Elk on the outside of the ring. Elk with a driver to Seth Amphetamines. But can he go for the cover? Referee, you got to get out of the ring. Referee, you got to get out there. Referee to the cover. Count of one. Count of two. Kick out by Seth Amphetamines. Tevin Walker with a beautiful suplex there. But take a look on the outside of the ring. Casey Wood is ready to deliver the final shot. Casey Wood reversed by Elk with a DDT of his own right. Tevin got a pin. Thank you, guys. Tevin Walker got a pin. I missed it. So Tevin Walker is at 1. Thank you for letting me know, everyone. Please continue to do that because I cannot keep my eye on all the action right now. Elk is trying to make Casey Wood submit right here. Elk is trying to make Casey Wood submit. Casey Wood doesn't tap out, though. Stomp to the back. Elk is still in the lead. Casey Wood doesn't even have a fall right now. But we are only halfway through the match at this point. Nice slam on the outside of the ring. But things are starting to pick up. Tevin Walker to the cover. Tevin Walker to the cover. Seth Amphetamines trying to get there before the referee. And he can't get there. Sorry, he can get there, I should say. Goes for a super kick on Tevin Walker. Can't land it. Nice move there. But on the outside of the ring, Casey Wood trying to make Elk tap out. Casey Wood trying to make Elk tap out. Ooh, saved by Seth Amphetamines. Jesus Christ and Charles Wright in the center of the ring right now, continuing to work each other. There is so much carnage right now. So much carnage. Charles Wright, backbreaker to Christ. Elk just got reversed. And now Seth Amphetamines and Casey Wood are going to continue to try to brawl on the left side of the ring. Charles Wright, though, going for a submission move. Going for a submission move here. There's a cover on the outside of the ring. Tevin Walker's got a cover. Count of one. Count of two. Broken up by Elk. Holy crap, so much is going on. Take a look on the far left. Seth Amphetamines just hit the double knee right to the face of Casey Wood. I wish that stanchion wasn't there. Who's going to hit some big move right here? I can't figure out what is going on. So much going on. Stunner! Stunner on the outside of the ring. Stunner from Charles Wright to the cover. Goes the referee. Too long. One. Oh, broken up by everyone. And Charles Wright can't get the victory yet. Charles throws him back inside the ring. Tevin Walker thrown to the ground. Seth Amphetamines working on someone over there. Seth Amphetamines going for a victory right now. Elbow drop missed, but broken up by Elk on the far side. Man, we need to move back here inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see that far. Jesus Christ, though. I think he's going for the Christ bomb, also known as the crucifix bomb. Delivered as Elk hits his natural driver to the cover. Broken up by Charles Wright, though. There's a pin on the outside of the ring. There's a pin on the outside of the ring. Here it is. Count of one. Seth Amphetamines. Two. Seth Amphetamines gets a pinfall. And Seth Amphetamines is right on the mountaintop here right now. Casey Wood getting wrecked by nearly everyone. But can Casey come back into this match? Can Casey Wood get this done here? Casey Wood off the ropes. Casey! Double knee to the face of Slade. You gotta go for the pinfall, Casey. Instead, he goes after the referee? Don't know why. To the cover, Marcus Ryan trying to steal a cover. Oh my God, kick out by Slade, though. I don't know how. Blue Thunderbomb from Tevin Walker as well. Uppercut as everybody starts being brought closer to this ring. 12 minutes and 19 seconds remain here in this Members Championship Scramble, this Iron Man match. As of right now, Elk is sitting at 2 victories. Tevin Walker has 1 pinfall. Marcus Ryan has 1 pinfall. Seth Amphetamines has 1. Super kick from Tevin Walker, and he goes to the cover. Oh my God, that could be it. Count of 1, count of 2. Kick out by Christ. How in the world is Jesus kicking out of that one? Super kick delivered again. Elk knocked out. Code breaker. Broken up from Seth Amphetamines, but now Slade still needs to be pinned. Slade is in a tough predicament right now. Big drop kick misses Tevin Walker right there. Nice slam of the back. Right hand from Slade, another right hand. Oh my God, Hurricane Rana, high elevated drop kick. Look at all this action. I literally can't blink right now. But Casey Wood is struggling. I have yet to see Casey Wood be able to pick up a victory here. Off the ropes, caught by Charles Wright and pulled right back. Wow. With 11 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is our co-main event of the evening. 1, oh my God, count of 1, count of 2, Elk is up 3-1. Elk is up 3-1. The ELK is in a commanding lead right now. Elk is up 3-1. And at this point, with only 35 seconds remaining, 10 minutes and 35 seconds remaining, you gotta question, can Casey Wood even get close? He needs 3 pinfalls in the matter of no time, breaking up the pinfall of Jesus Christ on Elk. Elk, though. Ooh, still down. Casey Wood with another right hand. Casey. Oh, what a reversal from Jesus. Slade is on the outside. Wait a second. No, Slade. Don't you dare do this. Don't you dare do this, Slade. Slade, don't you dare do this. Slade, oh my God, superplex to the outside of the ring. And Tevin Walker has just been put to an early grave. But Charles Wright continuing to work on Seth Amphetamines here on the outside of the ring. There is no room there. If I'm Casey Wood, I'm trying to bring one superstar away from the fray and just focus on that one superstar. You are down 3-0 at this point. To the cover. Referee is down. Count of 1. Casey Wood, count of 2. Oh my God, 3! No, 2.5. Saved by Jesus Christ. Just saved in the nick of time. Jesus literally costing Casey Wood a pinfall right there. Big DDT from Slade. Slade, what the hell is this? Oh, caught. Now Elk, he's going to try to make Casey Wood tap out, but there's a submission in the center of the ring. Will Charles Wright tap out to this one? Elk delivers the natural driver. But Elk is still up 3-1. Into the cover, count of 2. Casey Wood still can't get a victory. And the current members champion is being absolutely decimated. Here's a super kick from Tevin Walker. Delivered on the button. Jesus Christ is down to the cover, but broken up again. Elk continuing to play the favorite right here. Elk slammed face first off the hardest part of the ring. But if you're Casey, you've got 8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining to try to get a few victories here. It's almost impossible at this point. Casey Wood is looking at the final moments of his championship reign, and it's going to come to an end at WrestleMania. Count of 1. Charles Wright is in trouble. Charles Wright has been pinned by Marcus Ryan, and just like that, Marcus Ryan is back into a great opportunity. Tevin Walker to the cover. Count of 1. Count of 2. Count on, no! Kick out by Seth Amphetamines, and Tevin can't get the victory. Marcus Ryan, though, he is one pinfall away from continuing this on here. He is one pinfall away from tying things up. This is close. Count of 2. Tevin Walker makes it 2 as well. And oh my, with 7 minutes and 38 seconds remaining, Elk is at 3. Tevin Walker is at 2. Marcus Ryan is at 2. And Seth Amphetamines is at 1. Casey Wood, the champion, at 0. Jesus Christ at 0. Charles Wright at 0. And Slade at 0. The referee is down. No referee to break or count that pinfall. Nice heel kick from the ELK, but Slade is looking to put him away now. Marcus Ryan turns him around instead, hits him with an STO. Oh my God. Oh, forearm right there. And I see some people asking me what happens if there is a tie. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see depending on who ties. Oh my God, Elk though. Oh, Seth Amphetamines ties it up right now. And now all of a sudden we've got twos across the board. Seth Amphetamines with another pinfall. Stunner to Ryan. Charles Wright hits the stunner on Marcus Ryan, but he's going for another one? He's going for another stunner. Stunner to Marcus Ryan. Referee, gotta get down to the cover. Gotta get out there, referee, to the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Ryan after 2 stunners. How the hell is Marcus Ryan still alive? But 6 minutes remain. Tevin Walker still working this matchup in the center of the ring, but Casey Wood is back in there now. Casey, come on Casey. Knee reversal. Casey Wood, you gotta get your first pinfall. Hurricanrana high up there on ELK. He's got Elk, the man who has been oh, big ass boot to the cover. Broken up by Seth Amphetamines nearly immediately though. Seth Amphetamines stomps him right back down to the mat. Nice German suplex right there, but Seth Amphetamines trying to turn him around, trying to hit that knee DT. Can't do so. Jesus Christ, though, I think Jesus Christ is going for a big-time move. He's going for the crucifix bomb. He's going for another crucifix, but Seth Amphetamines got himself a nice STO locked in. However, a crucifix bomb was just connected on Slade. And unfortunately for Casey Wood, ladies and gentlemen, with 5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, I don't know if Casey Wood has a chance. Into the cover, count of 1. Broken up or kick out by Seth Amphetamines. Casey Wood has thrown everything he possibly can. Look at the blood in this matchup across everyone's face. Casey Wood with a big-ass boot. But now's not the time. Wood, Casey, you're literally losing your own title right now, and you go up to gloat? Don't know what to say about that, Casey Wood. Casey Wood gets reversed by Seth Amphetamines. Goes for a high clothesline. He can't catch him there. KO! Lumberjack kick! Broken up the pinfall on the outside of the ring. Jesus Christ tried to go for it. Stunner! Delivered to Jesus Christ. Now Elk in the center of the ring. If Elk can hit another big-time move, there's the heel kick, and that might literally be enough. Elk right back on the offense. Elk is going to try to pick up this victory. Here he's going for a submission move. Elk's got it locked in with 4 minutes remaining. He can go up 4-1, 4-2. No, broken up in the nick of time. Just broken up. But now Charles Wright hit with a reverse zigzag, if you will. Elk into the corner again. I don't know what's going to happen here. Elk is looking for something big. Off the steel post goes Marcus Ryan, but as of right now, literally, if Elk can get another victory, he almost secures his win. Oh my God, a superplex to the outside of the ring. Elk's gotta take the cover. Go for the cover, Elk. To the cover. Count of 1, broken up. No, count of 2. Count of 3. And Elk has gone up 4-2. He has gone up 4-2. Marcus Ryan to the cover, though. Count of 1, broken up by Wood. And Elk looks like with 3 minutes remaining. Stunner! It looks like he is going to be the man who walks away with the victory here tonight. But not for sure. Count of 1, Marcus Ryan. Count of 2. Broken up by Casey Wood. I think we're going to have a new members champion, though, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be ELK. Everyone is throwing everything. If you're looking at the 3 individuals who have a chance in this match still, Tevin Walker, Marcus Ryan, Seth Amphetamines, everyone else is almost mathematically eliminated from this match. What a high, beautiful move from Marcus Ryan. Now dropping the elbow down across the knee of Slade. All right hand on the outside of the ring. Take a look at Jesus trying to go for a pinfall. Count of one. Broken up by everyone. This might be one of the biggest matches of Elk's career. A code breaker was just hit on Charles Wright. Now the center of the ring, Slade is in trouble. Code breaker! Seth, go for the cover. Seth, go for the cover. Here it is. Count of one. Count of two. Broken up by Elk as he takes the referee out. The referee was literally taken out by the winner of this match right now. And Elk is making sure he stays alive. He is making sure he stays in the driver's seat. Casey Wood isn't done though. Casey Wood slams him right back down into the mat. And with this referee down, courtesy of Elk, he is a minute and 35 seconds away from walking out of WrestleMania with the Members Championship. Can he do so? A minute 28 from realizing his dream. Casey Wood is gotta be just so upset at how tonight went. No pinfalls for Casey Wood. No moments for Casey here tonight. Nothing with a minute and 12 seconds remaining. Just a busted open face and no title after WrestleMania. Casey gets chopped in his face by Marcus Ryan. Another right hand with a minute remaining here at the end of this 30-minute Iron Man match. Casey Wood with a super kick to the cover, Referee's not even gonna go and count. The referee even refuses to count for Casey Wood. 47 seconds remaining. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, as the anticipation builds, it looks like Elk is gonna walk out of WrestleMania as the Members Champion. 30 seconds remain here tonight during this Members Championship Iron Man match. Jesus has just literally given up in the far corner. He says, I'm willing to fight another day. Hang on, Seth Amphetamine's gonna say differently. Seth Amphetamines goes for a spin kick. However, Jesus just catches his fist right there. Now Seth Amphetamine's taken down. Seth Amphetamine's right around the back there. Jesus clothesline in the corner. But everyone count it with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And your new Members Champion is ELK. What a match. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, to our new Members Champion. One of the biggest moments of his career, no doubt in my mind. Elk is our new Members Champion. Congratulations, Elk. Is he gonna get that title? Yes, he does. Conman made it a title match. And there you go. Congratulations, buddy. That is your WrestleMania moment. This is your moment. Enjoy it. And Casey Wood's reign comes to an end at WrestleMania. And he is the second ever Members Champion. He is. Congratulations to Elk. Wow, that was a half hour of pure hecticness. If I'm going to be honest with each and every one of you, I don't think we are going to be doing an 8-man member or just straight up an 8-man Iron Man match in the future anymore. That was a little too hectic. So that might be the only 8-man Iron match you guys ever see here inside of the CMU. So that was special. But holy crap, everyone. Coming up next, we've got ourselves our main event. And this video package that I'm about to show you before our main event is courtesy of the one and only Steve Taylor. So here we go, everyone. Here is our main event package. McIntyre's title reign, count of 7. 8. Oh my God, Drew could be done. Drew McIntyre's down to count of 9. Oh my God, Drew! Jason Dreamer just won! Jason Dreamer is the last man standing show, but it doesn't matter. I think Steve Taylor's looking for one more move. He's looking for it. Billionaire's Clutch. It's locked in. Will we have a new king? Do we have a new king? King Taylor. Oh, hail King Taylor. No freaking way. Throws him down to the ground. No, no, no. Jordan Williams. Beg for mercy. Jordan's gonna beg for mercy. He's gonna beg for it. Well, Jordan, he taps out. And your new #1 contender, Cody. Who is number 29, ladies and gentlemen? 3, 2, 1. It's the Prince of Darkness, Cody Begg. 3, 2, 1. And it's Steve Taylor at number 30. Here comes the Billionaire King. Elimination. Elkin's trying to eliminate domination. Cody, no! Cody eliminates the Billionaire King. Steve Taylor is out of there. Oh, Cody's eliminated! What the hell? With the Billionaire King, or WWE Champion. No way, Cody! Cody getting retribution! Cody bomb! No way, 1, 2. Taylor defeated by one of these two men. No! Sling Blade! One of these two men's going to Mania, and I think it's gonna be Dreamer. No! Jason Dreamer is going to Mania!
I've got the title now. But I won't be defending it until the show of shows.
Oh, come on.
My question is, who am I facing?
Whoa! What? Cody! Cody! Wait, what the hell? Oh my God, it's Steve Taylor! No!
Cody, Steve, Jason, you will be fighting inside Hell in a Cell.
What?
I must guarantee the fans a true main event.
It is main event time. Here we go. Hell in a Cell. WWE Championship. Only one man can walk out the victor, and only one man can walk out the champion. Here we go, everyone. Thank you so much, Steve Taylor, for that great, awesome promo right there. Really appreciate the work you put into that. It makes this so damn good. Thank you, my friend. All right. But now it's time for the Billionaire King to enter Hell in a Cell, his first WrestleMania main event. It could be many more to come. A win here tonight launches this man's career into the upper echelon of WWE. Does he do it tonight? Oh boy. Whose moment is it going to be here at WrestleMania? Ooh, it could be this man's. It very well could be this man's moment at Mania. The Prince of Darkness. Looks like Cody Begg is ready to walk into Mania here tonight. And imagine if Jason Dreamer walks out as the champion still. How many of you would rage if Jason Dreamer walks out of WrestleMania still the champion? Would you guys be pissed off?
The challenger from Wellington, New Zealand, weighing in at 218 pounds, Cody.
So here is Mr. Begg, the Prince of Darkness himself, Cody Begg. And they will never be equal. Oh, wow. So as this man waltzes into Hell in a Cell here tonight, could it be his turn to become champion once again? It has been a long journey for Cody Begg. He was, I believe, one of our inaugural champions when the series started out. He was the YouTube champion at one point. However, every big match since then, in some way, shape, or form, Cody Begg has come up short. But tonight, here, inside Hell in a Cell, his playground, can Cody realize his true potential and become the champion? But speak of the devil. Here he is. Where's my super suit? Frozone, also known as Jason Dreamer, the face of Wednesday nights. And this dude is looking to defend this title here at Mania. He waltzed into WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken, last year. Yes, he did. He waltzed in as the champion last year and walked out as the champion last year. So here we go. He defeated Adam Cole at the Show of Shows last year for the title. He is here once again, competing and defending his WWE Championship. High above the ring, the Billionaire King. Type 1 for him. Type 2 for the Prince of Darkness, Cody Begg. Or Type 3 for the face of Wednesday nights, Jason Dreamer. Hell in a Cell. Referee, ring that bell. And it looks like Jason Dreamer and Steve Taylor, the former Bob Club members, are going to be going right at each other here. Sorry, I should say Steve Taylor is a former Bob Club member. Jason Dreamer still proudly represents the Bob Club. But Steve trying to go for a submission early, and it doesn't look like Cody Begg is all that worried early on. Kick right there, reversal. And look how Cody's just allowing these two guys to do all the damage. Oh, now Cody's going to try to jump in. But Steve Taylor saw that coming from a mile away and hits him with a back body drop. Or a backbreaker, I should say. And Steve forces him to roll to the outside of the ring. Oh my God, Steve Taylor already going for a submission win here on Jason Dreamer. Look at the Billionaire King, the submission specialist, trying to make Dreamer tap out early on, but he can't do so. Cody Begg is going to slide back inside this ring. He goes after the Billionaire King, and Cody hits a Northern Lights suplex to Cody. Oh, down, holds the cover, kick out. Turns Jason Dreamer around now. Jason Dreamer hit with a suplex. Now Cody lifts Dreamer up. Big chop attempt right there. Collar and elbow tie up. Shoved away from the champion. And Dreamer lays Cody down. Now right after the Billionaire King. However, the Billionaire King lifts him all the way up. And he's just going to do that move. We've seen this before. Oh my God, right into the side of the cage. Steve Taylor just launched Jason Dreamer into the side of the steel cage. Oh, now he's just going to throw him into it again. And Steve Taylor and Dreamer are just throwing bombs on the outside of the cage. Holy crap. Now Cody's going to be looking onwards as these guys are throwing everything they got. Jason Dreamer now turned right around to Cody and sent into the steel steps. Cody has Jason Dreamer in his grips again and bowls him over with a shoulder tackle. I did get your super chat there, Casey Wood. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate the $5 dono. We will see if you're challenging for the WWE Championship. You just challenged for it at Royal Rumble, I believe. Did you not? Or was it? Yeah, Royal Rumble. I think he just had a shot at the WWE Championship for the Royal Rumble. So we will see what's next for you, Casey Wood. Okay, my friend? Uh-oh. Nice move there. Down to the ground goes Cody Begg. Cody, though. Or, sorry, not Cody. Steve Taylor locks in a cross arm breaker. No way. A crossface, I should say. But Dreamer rolls through that one. Cody. Why do I keep calling Steve Taylor Cody? I don't know why. Cody's just looking onwards here, though. Cody, you got to break up the submission here. Dude, you don't have much time. Break it up. Oh, he just wanted a bit more damage to be done to Jason Dreamer before he broke that up. Now Cody sidesteps a drop kick there from Steve Taylor. Steve Taylor. Right hand reversal to Cody. Imagine Steve's got the move that we all think it is. Here it comes. Oh my God, Cody laid out with the Billionaire's toss. And now Steve Taylor's got this opportunity, but Cody no-sells it entirely. Lifts Steve Taylor up. Float over suplex to the Billionaire King. Dreamer is up to his feet. A right hand from the Prince of Darkness. Cody Begg, Northern Light suplex to Dreamer. Goes to the cover, keeps holding on. Kick out by Dreamer. And Cody's looking onwards, man. Sweep of the legs. Uh-oh. Dreamer right hand reversal by Cody, though. And Steve Taylor slides back inside the ring. Look at these two guys duking it out. Cody with a forearm to the face of Dreamer. And now Cody, to the outside of the ring. And he launches Cody over the top rope. And Steve Taylor, now this is where he's going to look to pick up the pieces here. Steve Taylor, what is he doing? Just throws him down into the mat. Now a back elbow from Cody. Catches Steve Taylor. Right hand reversal by Taylor as these guys are brawling on the outside of the ring. Sends him off the hardest part of the ring. And right back inside we go. What is Steve going to do? Slides back in there after the pinfall. However, Jason Dreamer says, no, I'm going to break this one up right here, right now. But now Dreamer eats a right hand from Cody. No way! I thought he was going for the famouser. Sling blade out of nowhere! Sling blade out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! No way! To the cover, count of two! Kick out by Taylor! The sling blade was hit. Cody! No way! Cody! 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 Bomb! It's over! Cody into the cover! Oh my God! New champ! New champ! Kick out by Dreamer! Holy crap! Dreamer kicks out of the Cody bomb. Now a clothesline from Jason Dreamer. Another clothesline knocks him down. 3 clotheslines off the ropes. Big lariat there. Now Taylor with a right hand to Dreamer. Cody rolls to the outside of the ring. Steve Taylor sends him off the ropes. Steve runs into Dreamer. Throat chop to Dreamer. Dreamer reverses that one, though. I don't know what he was looking for. Dreamer just gets taken down to the mat once again. Steve Taylor's looking for the Billionaire's clutch. You know that's what he's got in his mind right here, right now. Off the turnbuckle, Steve Taylor. Wait, what? Steve, what are you doing? Hangs him up. No way. No way we're about to see a coast-to-coast inside Hell in a Cell. We're going to see coast-to-coast. Steve. Coast-to-coast just busted open Jason Dreamer. But Cody Begg took the least amount of damage from that one. Cody. Oh my God. Dark Hole Slam. 1, 2. Kick out by Taylor. Off the Dark Hole Slam. Now Steve lifted up to his feet. Uppercut from Cody. Right hand from Taylor. Reversal from Cody. Kick to the midsection. Taylor with a forearm to the face of Cody. Discus clothesline blocked by Cody. Cody drop kick knocks down Steve. And that leaves these two in the ring again. These two bitter rivals. These two can't stand each other. They go all the way back to the start of the CMU. Dreamer has Cody in his grips. Pushes him off against the ropes. Cody counters that one with a kick to the midsection. Cody, drop kick attempt, but no one home. Cody, reversed by Jason Dreamer. Another right hand. Dreamer, spine buster to Cody. And that gives Jason a little bit of time here. Is he going to tell him to get up? He's going to look for that elevated famouser. However, Steve Taylor, with a chop right to the chest of Cody Begg. Axe handle attempt. Cody moves out of the way. Dreamer drops him down with the elbow. But I think Steve Taylor's going to turn his attention. Oh, a big boot from Dreamer. Never mind. Steve Taylor is hurt. Steve Taylor is really hurt. Off the ropes. On top there. Wait, what is... Oh my God, pulled back inside the ring. Dreamer gets reversed by Cody. Or sorry, by Steve Taylor. Steve Taylor. No! Reversal with the knee to the midsection. Sling blade! Sling blade from the champ. No way, cover. 2, kicked out by Taylor again. Another sling blade, but a back elbow from Taylor. Drop kick from Cody knocks him down. Cody got reversed by Steve Taylor. Steve Taylor now. Steve Taylor. He's got the ring to himself. And he's taking a moment here. Why are you breaking? Why are you breaking right now, Steve? Stay on the offense, man. Oh my God, Cody slowly trying to crawl up to his feet as Steve Taylor is just lying in wait here. Steve, no way! Billionaire's toss! And Dreamer is slowly up to his feet. Jason Dreamer slowly up to his feet now. But I don't think Steve Taylor sees him. No way! What the hell? Famous Sir delivered! No way! It's gonna be over! Dreamer to the cover! No way! Count of 2! Steve Taylor loses and Jason Dreamer steals another WrestleMania away! Dreamer steals another WrestleMania! Jason Dreamer is still the WWE champion! He had it won! He had it won! Steve Taylor had it won, but he took too long. He didn't see him rise from the dead, and Jason Dreamer hits that knee to the midsection and follows it up with a beautiful Famouser out of nowhere, and still your WWE champion, Jason Dreamer. No way. And still, everyone, the Bob Club at the end of ConMania 2 has the main WWE Championship. And the fans don't like that one. But ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end of our show here today. And it brings us to the end of ConMania. But here's the fun thing, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what you thought about the show here today with the winners or the losers, this thing continues on. We're not done here yet, not even by a long shot. We continue once again this Friday with the first edition of CMU Dark post WrestleMania with our new members champion, Elk. That comes this Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And then starting next Monday, we enter a new era in the Conman universe as we have a bunch of new superstars making their debut next Monday and next Wednesday right here in the CMU. If you are expecting a new character here in the Conman universe, you are going to get one next week. So here we go, everybody. If you wish to become a part of Legends Row, make sure you do so now, because that is your chance to get into the series next week. Lots of debuts coming in the CMU for the Conman universe after ConMania. But that's going to be it here today for each and every one of us. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smack a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up over there, and I will be live once again tonight for both AEW and NXT simultaneously. Tonight on NXT, Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa one more time. Empty arena match. Be pumped for that one. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have yourself a wonderful evening. I've been Con, and I'll see you guys in about 2 hours for NXT and AEW.